Hello, Taverners! We're back with Tavern Talk.
Hello.
Episode 11.
1-1. How are you doing?
Yay.
Ben, it's
oh my
been
God,
a
I can't
bit.
believe we're in double digits now.
Yeah, that's it. We're all past the big 1-0 and now we're stuck on double digits until triple digits one day maybe. I don't know, we'll see.
Oh man, that's a long way off. That's a very, very, very long way off.
Then let's keep on podcasting then.
Yeah, keep podcasting. Hey, I'm doing good. I'm hot and sweaty.
Yeah, it's been a hot. Are you ready for a whole part of us complaining about the heat because we're British and we drink tea? Yes, you are. Oh, yes.
British people complaining about heat. This is the real original content.
You're gonna get the full brunt of it today, ladies and gents. What's AC? Assassin's Creed? I've only played one.
Oh.
That thing that's in our cars? Oh yeah, that's alright. That's pretty cool. Shame we can't record in our cars.
Oh man, I want to record in the car.
Nope.
Don't know how that would work though.
I can just imagine myself driving to work while talking to you and it's the podcast, but honestly, yeah. I feel like there'd be a lot of swearing in between, and not because I just swear naturally.
I think it's a bit of a hazard. Yeah.
You fucking prick! Indicate, you cunt! Every journey.
Oh, every journey, yeah, exactly.
How you doing, man?
No, but yeah, the heat has been hard this
It's been
month,
fucking
man.
unbearable, mate. Oh, oh my god.
We had to resort to the fan.
Oh, the fan. Yo, electric bill rinser.
Yeah, but, like, because I'm at the top, because I live in, like, on the top floor of my house or whatever, my room's on the very top floor, like, what is it?
You're taking the full brunt of it, and the top floor,
I'm taking,
yeah.
like, because the heat rises all the way up here.
Yeah, yeah.
And I can't, when I do, like, streams and stuff in here, I can't have any windows or the fan open or anything, as you know.
Me neither.
Because it gets into
noise.
the recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, it picks up on the microphone and just like,
Technology's too good.
Oh, it is too good. The heat is just so unbearable. I'm going away soon though, so
hey,
hopefully the heat
holiday for Ben.
Yeah, I'm going to the Lake District, which I've never been to before.
The Lake District? Where's that?
Yeah. It is in up north? Yeah, it's up top. I mean, it's like in the middle. I don't know. It's just the Lake District of England. I've never gone to it before.
Oh, okay,
Staying in a little pod house thing with a jacuzzi.
Oh, lovely. I've done that before in Brighton. Yeah. We had a little cottage and it came with a jacuzzi and that was really nice. It was like a little forest. It was basically a cabin in the woods and my mum was shitting herself because she'd recently been watching Walking Dead with me back in the day. So she was like, what if we get surrounded by zombies? I'm like, that's not going to happen, Mum, don't worry.
No, not in real life.
That was
like,
years
it's
ago.
Out in nature and like, well, actually, I say it's a jacuzzi, but it's more like a hot tub. But it's one of those hot tubs you have to like, throw firewood onto.
Oh, well, those really old classic sort of like hot tubs.
Yeah.
I know the ones.
Yeah, it should be fun.
The ones that kind of aren't really electric. What is it? No, it is electric, isn't it? It's still electric.
I don't know if it's electric.
But it's powered by fire.
You gotta buy logs for it and like chuck fire onto it.
Classic. I like that. There's a good bit of a charm to it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it might be fun. I'll let you know how it goes because, next podcast probably hear about it.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, mate, it's been really hot. Working on poolside has been an absolute nightmare because where I work it's an inside pool, but I'm surrounded by windows. So it's basically like working in a greenhouse, and the temperature has been amplified to extreme levels, to the point where when it's like 30 degrees outside, it's like 35 inside the pool. And the worst thing is that it's on the pool side, which means that people are walking about in the trunks and the swimsuits, and they're all having a nice cool off in the pool, or they're sitting outside in the sun, the sunbeds. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there, a literal puddle of my own juices, and wearing my stupid thick Lifeguard top and my shorts. And I can't take my shirt off because sadly it's not Baywatch and I don't want to scare people. So it's suffering every single day, especially during late shifts. At least in early shifts, it's a bit before the sun comes up. But because of the whole like clocks going back and forward all the time, the sun doesn't go down to about like 8:30 during the night.
Yeah,
and that's when I've got like an hour left of my shift, and it's like it's still like really humid as well. It's just it's unbearable, man. I'm sweating the whole shift.
That is like a form of torture. You're just staring at the water.
Yeah.
Like, I could go in there.
And if you exert any bit of effort, like if you're cleaning the bottom of the pool or you're cleaning the steps or whatever, you're just drenched. You're just drenched in sweat. And I don't mean the water from the pool, like your own sweat. It feels like and people go in the sauna during this weather, and I'm like, you're fucking insane. Just go outside.
I don't know how to
go outside.
Yeah, you could just go outside, to be honest.
I mean, the sauna the sauna is 84 degrees, but people obviously want to go in there to sweat and all that stuff, and then you got the steamer, which is really good for your pores. But I just couldn't in this weather. I think they're mental. There are some extreme exercises.
Have you not had anyone be dangerously close to passing out in there?
Surprisingly not, actually. People have been pretty decent. On my checks, everyone's been fine. Yeah, people have been great.
That's surprising.
Not a single scare or nothing.
Because I've gone on the trains recently, and I've passed out on the train because of the heat.
From sleeping, Not
sleep, you know when it gets really hot and you fall asleep, and then you wake up and you're at
makes you lethargic and sleepy.
Yeah. Not passed out, I'm dying, in danger or anything. But the Devil's Tube, bloody hell, the Central Line is literally called the Devil's Line for a reason.
Yeah. It's fine. You wear a hoodie or a coat outside, and when you go inside, you immediately take it off because it's just unbearably hot down there. Again, no AC, nothing.
No, nothing. Yeah, it's really funny actually. I don't know if you saw the advert that I was on the tube coming to yours not too long ago.
Oh, you posted on Discord. I saw that.
There was an Inches advert. I was like, what the fuck?
There was some malice to that advert.
Right? It was proper mocking you.
Jeez, they've really thought about that one to make us feel the worst we possibly could.
It's summertime, you're boiling hot, you're under this train, just there's a pub above you. Yeah. We are mocking you with this advert. It's like, what the hell,
There's a picture of a really refreshing drink on the side of the tube. And
yeah.
What the fuck? And, I mean, I knew we were sadistic, but Jesus Christ, that was something else.
It was really funny, because I was boiling hot and I had no water, and I was just looking at that poster.
That's horrible. That is horrible. Yeah, man. Work is diabolical at the moment. And also, we've got a bunch of new people, and they're refusing to clean out any of the sauna and steam rooms because...
Why?
Because they're lazy! That's why.
Why are they refusing to clean it?
Because they're lazy!
They've got the job.
Because they're lazy, Ben. They are lazy, they are young, they probably don't really know how to do it, and the worst thing is that it's an evening... I've taught them a bunch of times, they don't do it. And the evening shifts are when they're supposed to clean out the rooms, right? And I've had a bunch of morning shifts, and every single time I come on poolside and I open up the steam room door, it's just gunk that should have been cleaned up the night before. And it's gotten so bad. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a disgusting filth warning to those who may be a bit squeamish. For those who may be a bit squeamish about excessive amounts of dirt and the risks of having said excessive amounts of dirt. So, okay, you've been warned. 3, 2, 1. It's gotten really bad to the point that we've had black worms thriving about in the middle of the steam room. There's a grate where it airs out all the steam, and there are little tiny bite-sized worms just wriggling about, coming up from the vents, and it is mank!
Oh, mate, that's rank.
It's
so
mank! Because the steam room is the dirtiest room ever. Because think about it, right? You got a bunch of people in their trunks. They're sitting down, absolutely stewing their own juices, sitting on marble. And they sit in that room for about a maximum of, they're supposed to be sitting in there for a maximum of half an hour. And just, when you're just really dirty for a long time. You've not showered for a bit for God knows what reason. And you're just like... And what it does is that another filth warning, by the way. So I didn't know that human gunk even existed until I started working in this line of work. Human gunk. So you got tiles, right? You got tiles where it's marble tiles where people sit on for seats. And after 8 hours of the room not being cleaned, there is black mold underneath the the tiles that people are sitting. There's like a little edging, like a little tip. And there is black gunk underneath it. And it just builds up when people sit on it. And that's why we need to clean it every single evening. Because, my god, it accumulates really fucking fast. And when it's not done over the evening, it molds and it gets stuck on there. And then it makes the morning shifts where I'm cleaning it, when I'm not supposed to be cleaning it, even more harder. So
why don't you have a go at them then?
I have.
Because you're obviously seniority. They have to do it.
Trust me. I've given them a mouthful in the group chat. Trust me. But
what have they said to you?
The whole mentality is like, oh, I can last one day. Someone else will do it. That's always it, right? Someone else will do it.
But it's their literal job. They're literally paid to do it.
Kids, man. What can I say?
It sucks. You know what? That really annoys me because I've been obviously job hunting recently because I'm trying to move in with my partner. I'm trying to get a job.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I've been applying for stuff, and I've had like 2 interviews.
Nice. You should get interviews.
Technically, one of those interviews, as I told you, was a robot interview. Which
That's
is weird
so. That could have been your job, taking the interviews that the robot was taking.
No, it was just like, basically it was a really stupid like interview. It was like one of these, like I never experienced anything like this, but you just had like a question flashed on the screen, and then it's like a time, you get like 60 seconds to like process the question, like as the countdown goes on, and then after like those 60 seconds up, you have to say for like 90 seconds like your answer to that question.
Yeah.
And then the next one happens, and there's like, there's no back and forward. It's just like you speaking constantly for ages.
That's
just like,
don't say anything else.
I don't like that because there's no like.
Sounds really uncomfortable.
You can't stop.
Yeah,
it's really uncomfortable. It's not like podcasting because it's not like when you reply back to me or anything like that. It's just next question.
Just be compliant and listen to the soulless robot.
Yeah, I don't like that. And I didn't get the job anyway. And then I had another interview, which was like a couple of days. Well, it was 2 days ago now. And that was a phone interview. And I thought that went really well. And the guy even said, like, it was a great interview. Thank you so much. We'll be in touch. And then didn't get it.
Oh, shit.
Just, like, even though I said I answered everything and I practiced and just I didn't get it. I don't know. Like maybe obviously there was someone more like probably more qualified. I don't know.
Oh my god, the joys of job hunting, man. It's how the cookie crumbles, sadly.
I thought this was gonna be quite easy to do, not gonna lie, but I don't know. I'm starting to feel like this is gonna be a lot harder than I thought it'd be.
It's not your fault, mate. It's a fucked up world out there at the moment. I mean, I know people who have been unemployed for 9 months and they're still looking. It's brutal.
Yeah.
It's bad out there. But you'll find something. You just got to keep on going and being persistent. The silver line is that you're actually getting interviews. So that means that it's inevitable. And eventually you will ace one and you'll get it. So keep going, man. Stay strong. You got this.
Yeah. It's really,
I can smash it next time.
Because I hate doing these cover letters because you have to constantly change your
right. You've got to always change bits and pieces of it. Absolutely.
Just to obviously fit the criteria, and it's like, oh my god.
It's such a ball ache. You can't just have that one letter. You need to like edit it for the job that you're going for. And sometimes I remember when I was looking for animation jobs. And when I was like, maybe I got to get graphic design jobs, or maybe I get like an assistant job, or like a junior sort of job, or what have you, or like a photographer, a photo editing like job. And I had to edit not only my cover letters but also my CVs, just to like, because obviously with CVs and like when you've done so much, if you cram it all into one, then it gets a bit hard for people to.
Yeah, you can't. You have to.
It needs to be hyper specific. Yeah, definitely. It needs to be short and sweet.
I don't have to. I don't luckily have to edit my CV because obviously the CV is like for the jobs I'm applying for is like mainly on like the retail side.
Yeah. If it's the same job, then you're alright with CVs. But like you say, cover letter's still annoying.
Yeah, the cover letter stuff is so annoying.
Oh, yeah, I know, man.
Such a ball ache.
Yeah. Well, you'll be alright.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep on going, mate. It's just how it is.
Right, I'm limited in where I can like apply because I don't have a car and I can't drive out far. It needs to be within reach of being able to get there.
Okay.
So it's very limiting in where I can, until I get a car, I can't really, like, get in anywhere.
Well, how are your driving lessons going then?
That's also, oh my god, I want to
You could get a car. You're still doing the tests, aren't you?
Yes, well, okay, so here's the thing, right? Alright, so, driving tests. I didn't realise the world I was stepping into in the UK. In the UK, right now.
I don't know how much it's changed, because I did my driving test like 12 years ago.
Getting a driving test in the UK now is like trying to get really exclusive concert tickets.
Okay. Doesn't your driving instructor help you with that? Because mine didn't.
Yeah.
They go to the phone with you and they sort out a date, right?
Right, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? You go online, this is the way it works now, Joe.
Oh, it's online.
On a Monday.
You already told me that explains it already, yeah.
On a Monday, you have to be up at 5:45 in the morning on the government website.
Yeah.
Like, waiting. You got to keep on scrolling up and down, because otherwise if you go inactive, it will, like, think you're a bot or whatever.
Okay.
So, you're just scrolling up and down till it hits 6 o'clock. Dead on 6 o'clock. You've got to press the book a test or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you get sent into a queue full of somehow people already trying to get the test.
It's Ticketmaster.
It's basically Ticketmaster. And then, like, you put all your details in, and then there's like 1 or 2 tests.
Oh my
and that's
god.
it, and you're all scrambling.
Driving test Ticketmaster. What?
The reason...
Oh no.
The reason people cry now when they fail their tests is because it takes 6 bloody months to get another one.
What?
And you only get 2 years to do your, after you pass your theory. After you pass your theory, you only have a 2-year window to pass your driving test.
Oh, but you've got to do it all over again.
Yeah, otherwise you got to do it all over again.
What the heck? Well,
I actually managed to get a test. I actually managed to book a test. It's for January the 7th.
Oh, 2025.
2025.
What? That's unheard of. That is not how it went back in the day when I was doing my driving tests and shit.
So if I fail that, I'm gonna cry.
Okay, I thought that the driving instructor was the one who had to organise it with the driving test firm. That's how it was back in the day with me.
No, not anymore because of these
It's online now. Yeah.
No, because of all these apps now, you have all these cancellation apps.
Yeah.
That just suck up all the tests.
Yay, technology, making things easier.
Sell them back to you. They sell them back to you, like, oh, you can pay our app to, like, get you the test or whatever, but then obviously you've got to pay on top of that because you've got to pay for the test. So it's absolutely scummy.
Fucking hell. I mean, this is like, I know it's kind of like a boomer thing to say, but honestly, society is failing a lot of people in the young generations.
The thing is, the government don't do anything about it because it doesn't affect.
No, they just hand it over to you. The direct gov, just go online. Oh, you want like an accountant to help you out? Oh, just go online. You don't need us. You know? You want to get a driving test? Go online.
Honestly, I mean, I'm gonna...
And go into a queue and wait your turn at 5 o'clock in the morning.
And if you don't get it that week, you try again waking up at 5:45 the next morning, the next Monday.
It's so easy, guys.
It's only on Mondays.
It's so easy.
They only release the slots on Mondays.
Oh, and I thought me complaining about QR code menus at restaurants was bad.
I managed to get one, but now it's like it's not until 2025.
Yeah, until next year though.
I'm actually gonna try because there's a new rule that they have in play. I think they know how shit the system is now because you're actually allowed to now change the date of your test 6 times.
Okay.
You're allowed to change the center and the date of your test 6 times.
So you could potentially get an earlier test now that you booked for this one.
Yeah, now that I booked for this one, I can look again on Monday. Okay. If the test is earlier, I could change it to that if I can get it.
So it's more or less you go for a time that you want by applying for a time that is ridiculous and then changing it.
But you've got to like keep doing this until you get the one that you want.
Oh, that sounds like a bit of a nightmare, mate.
Honestly, it's horrible.
Yeah, I don't envy you.
And I feel the thing is, I think like through driving, like now, I've had quite a lot of lessons, and you know, it racks up in money as well. It's like a lot of money per driving lesson, and I feel like I am getting to the point now where I feel like I am almost like basically ready to take my test.
Yeah,
but I can't do it now until 2025
because the system's a little bit fucked.
Yeah, and I've got to keep paying for driving lessons because I can't obviously stop the driving lessons because then I'll get rusty.
So you got to keep going, sadly, but that sucks because it means more money.
Yeah, it's a shit ton of money. It's 35 quid a pop.
Yeah.
Once a week. And that's a lot of money. But I'm just like, I just want, and then I'm scared, like, because I've only got, like, I'm going to get to the date of the test and it adds more pressure because it's not like, oh, I could just do another one next week. No, I might have to wait another 6 months for a test.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a bit of a messed up system, that is. That is definitely not how it was when I was doing it.
Shit.
Yeah, I didn't realise how bad it's got.
So bad.
Well, I hope Ticketmaster.
Like, it's absolutely crap.
I hope Ticketmaster throws you a bone because that's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I might even, honestly, I'm even tempted to download one of these stupid cancellation apps and see if I can, like, pay. Like, I know I have to pay money for it, but it might be worth it in the long run if I have to, like.
If you get one earlier, yeah.
Yeah.
Saves you paying for all these driving lessons.
Yeah.
Hang in there, mate. That's all we can do. Just gotta hang in. That's all we can do, sadly.
Yeah, I didn't mean to rant about the UK driving system, but it is very bad at the moment. COVID really screwed it as well because people have now found ways to game the system with all these new apps that deal with cancellations and stuff.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Just got to fuff around with apps non-stop for a lot of things, and it's like it's supposed to make things easier, but for some people, I'm sure it does make it easier for some people, but for other people who aren't very like versed in that or are used to how it used to be back in the early 20s, it's a bit of like what do we do? This shit's confusing.
I don't think
complicated.
I don't think apps should be allowed for this kind of thing. I think it should all be done through the government website. I don't think there should actually be apps that can take the tests, like bots that can take the tests from the website. Yeah. Because I feel like that's really scummy and that should be stopped. But obviously it's probably not gonna because it doesn't affect them.
Yeah, sorry, man.
But people still do the test, don't they? So
sorry, man. Yeah, that's crap. That's crap. Yeah. Alright. So, what else did we get up to? I went to Bordeaux to see my girlfriend.
Oh yeah, you went. Yeah, how did that go?
Was fun. Yeah, it was good.
How was Bordeaux?
It was good.
Bordeaux still?
Yeah, Bordeaux's pretty alright. There's not really a lot to do in Bordeaux. It's definitely like a tourist place, but it's peaceful though because it's a really nice city. Very historic. It's got a lot of history to it. It's super clean as well, and the food is really nice. And most of the time we just walked around and just went to restaurants and just that was it. Oh, and also on July the 14th, which was also the finals of football between Spain and England, which I completely ignored, there was a specific French day, which I can't remember the name of, but me and my partner celebrated it because she's French, and we were by the waterside in the city, and we were there were fireworks going on. And it was really pretty, yeah, it was really pretty, it was really romantic. And yeah, it was like we just chilled out, man. That's kind of all we did. It was really nice.
Nice
Bastille Day. That's the name of it. Bastille Day. Bastille Day. Bastille Day. Yeah.
I've never heard of that before. Was it actually?
Yeah, it's a national French holiday. It's to do with a battle that happened in the 1700s and.
Oh, okay.
You know they love their freedom and their revolutions over there.
Yeah.
So one of the many.
The French do love a good riot.
They sure do. But
no one protests as hard as the French do.
Yeah, but I will say though, I was hungry throughout most of the trip because I'll tell you what, because the portions they serve you in France are teeny. They're so tiny.
Really?
Yeah. You order a steak, it's like one single tiny one. Of course, because the French diets are very different compared to how it is in other countries, especially in the UK, where we just stuff ourselves like pigs at any opportunity that we can get them. So it's very dainty portions of cheese and meats. And I got spaghetti at one point, and my girlfriend was like, "Oh, this place is known for giving you huge portions. Good luck finishing it." And I got it, and I'm like, "This is half of what I usually have when it comes to spaghetti. This is half. You're telling me this is a scary big portion for you guys?"
Oh dear.
And like, the only thing, I think it's because they stuff themselves with so much bread. Which is already kind of fitting, right? And that, obviously, wherever you turn, there's a bakery as well. And those in themselves are very fitting. Like, you have like one pastry in there, and you're just like filled to the brim for about a couple hours or whatever. Oh, maybe it's that. I don't know. It's weird.
Maybe.
Food's nice though. I had beef tartare for the first time.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
It was horrible. I hated it. It was disgusting.
What? Oh, it wasn't nice.
No, it wasn't nice.
Beef tartare.
Beef tart. I think it's pronounced tartare. And what it is, it's like beef, but it's cooked. It's not even cooked. It's raw.
Oh God, no.
And it's like a big like burger patty that is like, you get your knife and fork and you break it up and you eat like little pieces of it, but it's cold. And I tried it and I was like, yeah, no, I think, okay, so I already hate seafood because most of it isn't cooked. This wasn't cooked either. I thought I'd give it a try. I thought I would try a French delicacy, and I was sadly not a fan.
What did your partner think of that?
She was fine with it because she was pretty understandable about it, actually. She ate it and she was fine because obviously she lives there and she likes all the French food.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there like, I can't, man. I'm literally like stuffing my mouth with salad just to sort of like drown out the taste of the beef tartare. And it was a nice night. It was just like raw, cold meat that had, I think there was like cheese like stuff in it, because of course there was, because it's France. And I'm not knocking the French's food, okay? I'm just saying that it's vastly different to my own taste.
Not knocking it.
That's all I'm saying.
You didn't have escargot yet, have you?
No, I haven't yet. No.
Oh, that's the one you've really got to be. You got to try.
You got to be brave for it,
yeah. I couldn't imagine doing it though, but if you do it, good luck to you, man.
Yeah, it wasn't nice, to be honest. I thought I'd give it a go. At least I gave it a go.
Has your partner had escargot?
I don't know actually.
Should ask them, because I'd be curious to know. Because I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a French delicacy, and people like. Have you had frog legs before?
Not yet. No, I've not got into the weird animals that they eat over there just yet.
I've had frogs legs.
Yeah, I've not eaten the garden food just yet.
I've had frog legs before. I didn't really like it, but I tried it.
At least you tried it, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, this might be a bit of a controversial opinion, but the only like animal food that we don't really eat that I'm willing to give it a go is actually horse meat.
We technically did eat horse meat without realizing we were eating horse meat.
Yeah, but I mean, we take a lot of things without realizing over here in the UK. But I know it's definitely known as a French thing because back in the day they used to not have enough food for their farms, so they had to eat their own horses, which is kind of fucked up. But hey, you got to learn how to survive sometimes when you really need to. And there are still restaurants that serve it nowadays, and it's pretty controversial. Some people are pretty disgusted by it because obviously you ride horses and they're considered pets and stuff. But hey, man, I mean, if it tastes good, then who am I to judge, I guess?
I think the only kind of meat I could never eat is in, like, if you go to, like, I think, is it China or, like,
with dogs
somewhere
and stuff.
in Asia?
Yeah.
They eat dogs, and I couldn't.
Yeah, no.
Never do that.
Now dogs.
I draw the line.
Yeah, dogs
are pets. My brother actually, when he was over there, he actually did eat dog. Without.
Oh, you actually ate a dog?
No, he didn't know he was eating dog, I don't think.
Oh, no.
I don't know if he knew. I don't know.
That's cannibalism, mate. Eating a family member. Oh, no.
Yeah, but like, I couldn't. I don't know. If there's anyone in the comment section that's eating dog, like, just weirdly, how does it taste? I don't want to
Asking
eat
for a friend.
it, but I'm just curious, like,
Asking for
how
a friend.
does it taste, you know?
Oh dear, man.
I couldn't do it though.
Oh.
I couldn't do it.
So yeah, went to Bordeaux, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, and that's kind of all I've got really for the IRL segment.
Oh, fair enough, man. I mean, like, honestly, I've been like looking for jobs. That's job hunting.
Yeah.
Has been my IRL this month.
Life goes on, mate. You'll do it. We'll sort things
Life
out.
does go on. I've got to apply for more jobs, to be honest. I think I've run out of the ones I've applied to. I don't think they've gone back to me. Let me double check quickly.
Oh shit!
No.
Live job reaction.
No, haven't. They haven't.
Fair enough. Oh, sorry, mate. That's next time. Next time,
going.
you got this.
Keep scrolling.
You can do this, man. All right, news.
So okay, let's. We'll be back with part 2.
What's happening?